we are live. Yes, I did say a few minutes after the, actual watch along that I was going to be back, but your girl was dealing with some technical difficulties. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm here. We're not going to be for that long because in 15 minutes, the West Ham versus Man City game will be kicking off. I won't be doing watch along for that because your girl is hungry and, and whatnot. But I will be doing a match reaction or like a highlights for that game. This is me doing like a match highlights overall, short and concise, so that those of you who didn't watch the watch along with me can just know that okay, these are my opinions. We're gonna be doing playing rankings, rating players, and whatnot. I've been doing that here off camera. But yeah, let's start off. This was Ten Hag's first Premier League game. Unfortunately, ended in a defeat alongside his fellow Dutchman, um, Louis van Gaal, when he was our manager back in 2014. He also, he won all of the games in the preseason, but had a very rocky and bad start to the actual Premier League when we did lose the first Premier League game that time. This is a new era. It's been 8 years. We're starting fresh, but it is definitely very unfortunate, of course, with starting off with actually, you know, losing the first game of the season. But stuff happens, people. Stuff happens. So his first defeat, it ended in what? You guys can see it on the title. 2-1 to Brighton. An own goal, actually, which was the only, no Man United player scored this game. It was an own goal by Alexis McAllister. Is it that what it's called? Yeah. And the Argentinian. But, and then I think it might have been two goals by Pascal Gross. Wonderful name, by the way. He actually spells it in a very interesting way. Regardless, Cristiano Ronaldo started on the bench. We had a debut by Lisandro Martinez. Christian Eriksen also started the game. Um, and our overall lineup was, De Gea in goal. Like I said, Maguire, the captain, center back partnership with him and Lisandro Martinez. Dallo as a right back. Luke Shaw as a left back. We had Mcfred again, as you guys can see down here. In my opinion, Mcfred out. Not necessarily saying both of them needs to be sold, but I'm just saying both of them playing together is a no-go. It needs to be just we're done. I'm done with Mcfred. I'm sorry, I can't have them playing together. I in the midfield, we are completely overrun. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So I hope that Erik Ten Hag does, you know, see that, but it is definitely unfortunate losing. Of course, you're gonna see people already saying, "Oh my God, you know how the media, especially the English media, is not gonna be so understanding when it comes to Ten Hag. They were protecting Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for a long time, especially like he's friendly pundits as Roy Keane. Now, not really Roy Keane. Actually, Roy Keane has been actually very honest. I'm talking about Gary Neville, for instance. Definitely not really willing to really be critical against his mate Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in his time at Man United. But now we have a new manager, doesn't really have any ties to Man United. The media is gonna grill him. Every little mishap he makes, they're gonna be on his ass for sure. Sorry for me swearing, but it's gonna be on his behind, 100%. Before I need to go, we had Sancho and Rashford, you know, and also, for instance, Bruno as a false nine. I've said that I'm not particularly happy about that. Yes, first half, we, you know, the two goals came in the first half by Brighton. It was not good. Not good. It was midfield errors, it was defensive errors. I don't understand how we can leave that much space in our right hand side. That was where Brighton's attack was going on. They were catching us off guard. Nobody was communicating. I don't know what was happening, why there was so much room and space for Pascal Gross to just get in there, score a goal. Nobody was checking for him. And that's have for at least the majority of last season been where Man United needs to work on when it comes to the defense. for sure. And also the midfield. We are losing the ball way too easily in the midfield. The midfield battles are being lost at Old Trafford. It's being lost whenever we do have Scott McTominay and Fred together. Mcfred is not McFredding. I don't see any McFredding happening. Okay, it's at last, at least not in the good way. You know what I'm saying? It's not working. We need it to change. We need to get some other things happening because I did feel like in second half, Man United seemed a lot better. Not to be honest, at the beginning of first half, defensively we were solid. Maguire did seem good. Partnership with him and Lisandro Martinez. It was just overall throughout at least the mid to at the end of first half that was not working. Okay, that's what I want to say. Second half, we were a lot more into the game. Okay, the possession was there for Man United. We were creating a lot of chances, but I feel like much more was happening when Ronaldo came in and when Van de Beek was coming in. You know, that was when the magic was happening. We did get a goal, but that was an own goal. A goal at in actual particularly with a set piece. That rarely happens for Man United. So that was definitely a positive thing to see, nonetheless. Definitely, but a lot that needs to happen. I'll tell you that much. Oh my God. Yes. There's things that needs to be worked out in this Man United defense. Let's just go straight into the player rankings. We're gonna end the video with doing a player rankings for you guys. I've written down notes of the player rankings where for me, this is just my ranking. Five is average. That's like an okay. You did it's okay. If you get less than five, that's a no-no. That's a no-no. De Gea, you know, I'll give it a five. It was okay. Yes, we conceded two goals. Was that necessarily his fault? No. He did his job. He didn't really have that much to do other than those two goals. Wasn't really any major saves and whatnot. So a five, I think, is decent. Maguire, I'll give you a five. You started off pretty good, and yeah, maybe I'm being a little bit critical because I want to give Martinez a six for his debut. I felt like he just seemed a lot more present, um, and just good in my opinion. Dallo, I will give a five at the beginning. It was very much almost I feel like I want to give a four. Maybe I should give Dallo a four. He kind of redeemed himself in the second half, so that was why I was thinking a five. You know what? If we're gonna be honest, maybe Dallo should be getting a four. You know what? Yeah, Dallo, I'm sorry. A four. We have to stick to standards here. Luke Shaw will be getting a five from me. I did feel like he was just there. Huh. Fred and McTominay both are getting a four from me. Not a good performance by either, especially I just feel like McTominay is bringing Fred down when they are together. I mean, they are they're a liability together. We're gonna keep it 100. They definitely are. They are a liability when they are together. Eriksen, a Premier League debut in a Man United shirt. I want to say possibly a five or a six. I just felt like it was shaky. I can't really be like, oh yes, a six, a seven. Maybe we could say a 5.5. I don't know. This is my channel, so maybe I can be allowed to be saying like, we can put in a 5.4 5.5 ranking for Eriksen. Sancho and Rashford, as well as Bruno, both are getting fives for me. Also, Ronaldo when he came in, it was just the attack was not attacking. They tried, but it was just underwhelming in many ways, and I feel like we can do better. We do need a striker. That's kind of what we can take away from this game is that we need to strengthen that midfield and we need to get more attacking options because we cannot solely rely on we didn't really have a proper nine, you know, throughout the first half. Second half Ronaldo did come in, but Ronaldo is not completely match fit. Let's remember, he did have some chances here that he created for somebody else, but I just feel like it's just kind of it's not working. Van de Beek, I would give a six because I felt like it was more fluid. Things were much more happening with him. With the other substitutions, we did have Malacia, Ganacho, and Elanga. Not much happened when they came in. They just had like what 4 minutes or 5 minutes of additional time. All of them are getting a five from me. I'm critical, yes. I'm sorry. This is a new rebuild. This is a new project. There's no agendas here, but I'm gonna keep it 100. This game was just okay, but disappointing. It was disappointing because it was the individual defensive and midfield errors that cost us the game. Yes, Brighton definitely 100% deserved to win the game. They did. It's not like, oh, we deserve to win the game. We did not deserve to win the game. We did not. Brighton did. Yes, 100%. By the way, if you're just tuning in, remember to what? Subscribe, and also, of course, give this video a big thumbs up and join my fantasy league. I will be doing a recap most likely on Tuesday. Tomorrow nighttime, about 8 p.m. CET. That will be about 7 p.m. UK time. I'll be doing like a recap for Premier League for sure. So if you want to hop on and do like a fan channel, share your opinions tomorrow, do that. We have to subscribe, of course. And that's basically the player ranking. So to wrap it up, once again, Man United lost 2-1 to Brighton at home. Not a good start to the Premier League season, but this will be a very bumpy ride. And I'll bring you along to this bumpy ride for every game, watch alongs that will be made throughout this whole season. So, like I said, subscribe. And I'll be leaving right now. Yes, I did say this was going to be just a short video. If you're just tuning in, just rewind, watch it at the beginning. Okay, we're talking about everything, all the highlights and whatnot. But I will be going off and watching the West Ham versus City game, and then after that game, it will be 2 hours from now. We will be doing a match highlight recap of that game. Hopefully, I want to look at my fellow Norwegian citizen, Erling Braut Haaland, to see what he's doing and whatnot. But guys, we're logging off. Those of you just tuning in, I'm sorry. I had to log off, had to watch the other game, but definitely check this whole video again. It was supposed to be a short and sweet recap, so that you guys, if you have like a few minutes to spare, you can watch this video, whatnot. I will also be doing a short recap on my TikToks via Football Talks. So yeah, remember my SFT league is going strong. Yours truly is not doing so well. So yeah, yep. Anthony T. Oh yes, his alarm to remind me that I need to step out. Anthony T says, I think this game was a revelation to both Ten Hag and the Glazers, so that change is needed. 100% agree with that. Yes. We need more signings. Luckily, we have more time left of the summer window, the transfer window. We need to get some more signings in. I hope the Glazers and the board overall and Ten Hag can just let's bring in some more signings, okay? We need to make that happen. Goodbye to Anthony T and everybody else that's watching. Remember, of course, I had to say one more time, subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. And I will see you in 2 hours for the West Ham versus Man City recap. I am going. We will see you soon. Peace.